Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap that bell if you are interested in everything luxury fashion. If this is something that does not interest you, this is probably the wrong video for you. You might feel offended by the amount of money I spend. I don't know why, but for some reason, every time I do these videos, someone gets triggered. I know this is not the most ideal situation to be spending money in, but I do think it's important to go about life as per usual, because eventually things are going to go back to usual. Currently, the economy is suffering, and if we all just automatically stop spending money on stuff, people will get laid off, made redundant. And I like to feel like my spending is actually helping keep people in their jobs. Although then again, I'm conflicted by the idea that if I'm still spending and people are delivering my stuff and, you know, putting their lives at risk for me, it's just like, it's just not a win-win situation, but it's also still a win-win situation. So I'm just very conflicted at the moment. I don't know what to do, but I like to hope that whatever I'm doing to contribute to the economy is helping. I'm a naive, silly girl, okay? But this is a fashion channel, so yeah. If you want to see what I got, continue watching. I personally hate videos where they start off with the most boring item, so I think I'm going to start off with my most favorite item, which is a delivery from none other than Tom Ford. Tom Ford has been a favorite brand of mine for a very long time. I absolutely love his craftsmanship, and I think the quality of his clothes and shoes. I'm not a fan of the accessories in terms of bags. I'm not about it. I do love the sunglasses. I love scents. Tom Ford makeup, my mum loves. I've never really got into it, but she's kind of the first person that really got me into Tom Ford because she loves her understated fashion. And I feel like Tom Ford is very understated because there's not so much of the whole logo mania everywhere, all over it. And that just kind of cringes me out now. Before I was all about it, but as I get older, I'm just like, it's really tacky. It has to stop. I'm kind of toning down on the logos, and I'm just sticking to very understated, not heavily logoed brands. So first, we're going to start off on a very high note with Tom Ford. This is a pair that I saw online, and I was absolutely in love with. I do believe they come in another color, or a few other colors, but it wasn't available online when I saw them. This is the only one available, and to be honest, this is my favorite. When I showed these to my mum, she almost fainted. I don't actually know the name for these, but here they are. These are my new Tom Ford heels. They apparently come in silver, and apparently they also come in white with a plain gold buckle. These are obviously gold with the crystal buckle, and the silver also come in this metallic kind of silver with a silver crystal buckle thing. They are so beautiful. I cannot wait to wear these out. I'm most probably gonna wear them around the house with a pair of like silky pajamas for the sake of it. Love how they just kind of wrap around your leg without making you look too like cut off. They're super simple, very thin and elegant. They do somewhat remind me of an old pair of Zanottis, which I used to have. They are pretty easy to walk in. I think they're only about 10 centimeters, but when I walk around in them, they're not uncomfortable at all. I'm definitely still considering the silver pair, although silver isn't like the biggest metallic in my wardrobe collection. I tend to wear gold more often. All the items I'm showing you guys now are shoes, and yes, I have absolutely nowhere to go, but I don't buy things for the sake of having somewhere to go. I love collecting shoes and just things that I like. The next pair is a pair of Renee's. I absolutely love this brand. I just started to get into this brand. Before, I was kind of put off by it, but then I saw a few other people wearing them really nicely, and I was like, you know what, they're actually growing on me. I'm not really about this packaging, it's kind of tacky. When they texted me saying they were doing home delivery, and they had the particular pair that I wanted, I wasn't gonna pass this up. So I then picked up the black Renee, I think it's Calvia sandals, and these are actually extra special, much like the gold ones that I got, because they've also got the rhinestones on the toe. A few pairs don't have the rhinestones on the toe, but like I really wanted the rhinestones on the toe. I thought they added like a little extra something. Obviously they are pretty and sparkly at the bottom. These are honestly so beautiful, and they go up so nicely along your leg, and they just look really lovely. Can't wait to wear these with a really nice dress. I currently have these in two other colors. I've got the all gold, and then I have a blue and silver mix, and I felt like a black was a pair I just had to have. Although I do have them in the flats, I needed them in heels. Next, okay, look, I haven't bought a pair of Loubs in a very long time, and I love Christian Louboutin. This brand, I know a lot of people think is totally done out here, but it's a brand which I've always loved and admired, and it was the first ever designer shoe brand I invested in when I was like 15, 16, and it was the brand to have when you were like 15, 16. This is a brand that I just love, the iconic red sole. I met the man himself a few times. I'm just obsessed with him. Like, I think he's so cute and he's so charming. He's really sweet. I don't think I'll ever stop buying from this brand because this is a brand which I get all my basics from. All my classic, most worn shoes are Christian Louboutin, and they are comfortable. Like, high heels, okay, they're not meant to be comfortable. If you get the right style for yourself, they can be comfortable. My go-to is the Pigalle Folies in 100mm. They are the most wearable. I do have 120s, but they are not the most wearable. I keep those as dinner shoes. This is a pair which I've really wanted for a very long time, and it's just a pair you have to kind of have in your collection if you are collecting Loubs. Like, you just have to have this pair, at least one of these pairs. I do have a few of these similar, but this was a style which I really wanted. I was umming and ahhing about for a while, but I decided to bite the bullet. So these are the Degra Strass, I believe, and they are silver with a little bit of like a purple sheen to them. I love the little kind of amethyst detailing on them. I am a February baby. I'm an Aquarius. Amethyst is my birthstone. I don't really like an amethyst. Personally, I wish I was born in April just so my birthstone could be a diamond, but they do have similar pairs. I actually wanted the pair which had the strass all over the heel, but they didn't have my size in those, and honestly, I went in looking for a full strass pair. Either a pair in like the Ariza style or a pair of Pigalles. They did have the Kate, but again, they didn't have my size. They had like an 85cm heel, and the toe box was just all off. Like, it just didn't look cute. If I'm gonna get a pair of strass heels, like full strass heels, I want them to be the perfect style. So I am considering maybe putting in a request for a custom pair. Who knows? But they take forever. I do have a flat version of these, which I don't wear as often, but I definitely think I'm gonna get good use out of the heels eventually. The one reason why I was umming and ahhing about these is because I don't really like how my toes show in these. Then I realized I've got a few other pairs which are similar to this, and I do actually get a good use out of them, particularly the Gian Vitos, although this is a bit more exposed than the Gian Vitos. I think they're so elegant. Okay, let's do Chanel. Now, this is a pair of shoes which I saw back in January. When they released these in January, they didn't have the style that I wanted, unfortunately. They only had a really hideous pair, which I just did not want. Did they send me the lookbook? I love Chanel shoes. A lot of people ask me whether I love to wear my espadrilles or my classic flaps more. Honestly, I've kind of put my espadrilles to the back of my closet for now because I don't really wear them as much as I used to. They are probably the most comfortable shoe after the Loro Piana that I own for like everyday wear. They just get worn out so quickly, and I'm just thinking, what is the point? Once they start getting tatty and like old looking, they're just not cute to wear anymore. So I'm kind of reserving them solely for the beach. Here we have the ultimate designer Air Force One. I had a pair of Air Force Ones when I was about 12, 13, I think. My sister absolutely hated them. She'd always make fun of me, but I've always loved the low top Air Force Ones. And obviously, if I'm not getting the dual Jordans, then you know what? I'm just gonna give my money to Chanel because they deserve it for their amazing customer service. In fact, these were not actually available in the boutique that I usually go to. They were only available in another boutique, and my sales assistant actually went out of her way to get hold of them. They are literally just glorified Air Force Ones, which say Chanel on the back, but I love how they say Chanel in white and are not colored. The alternative pairs, they came with like black laces and like I think a black sole, and then it said Chanel in the back in black. and then there was a colorful neon version, and I'm just not a neon girl. Like it's not happening for me. So I love these because they're cute. And you guys know how much I absolutely love my Christian Louboutin Vieras. I wear them so often, and they are probably the most comfortable sneaker that I own. But these, I think, are going to be the next most worn pair of low top sneakers. I'm a sucker for a sneaker. And I'm hoping I'll be able to get my hands on another pair of these, because I do think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of these and wear them excessively, and they're gonna get dirty. Although I will try my hardest to use the Crep Protect appropriately. The next exciting piece is from Louis Vuitton. I absolutely love Louis Vuitton. Please don't come at me, I'm not French. I say this in every video. Like, I pronounce designer names the way I feel like a British person like me would pronounce them, and I mean this with no offense. I love Louis Vuitton, particularly the women's wear. I love their ready to wear. It's amazing. It's very like kind of understated, but then you have the off like super monogram piece, which is totally fine. I just don't really know how I feel about it anymore, but like I do love it. Like secretly I really want to wear it, but also I don't want to look too tacky. And I feel like there is a fine line between tacky and like that's kind of chic. Louis Vuitton, you guys know I absolutely love when it comes to home slippers, so it's another pair of slippers. I just cannot get enough of these. I am a homebody. I love being at home, and I love my comfortable Louis Vuitton slippers. They are just everything to me. Obviously you guys have seen them. This was a pair I could not find for the life of me anywhere. In London, they don't do them at Selfridges and Harrods. They just were sold out this color. These were the ones I was umming and ahhing about initially. It was between these and the brown monogram ones that I absolutely love and have worn to death. And when my sales assistant messaged me in Dubai saying she had one pair of these in size 34 to 35, I was like, I'm usually 36 or 37, but you know what, sweetheart? I'll risk it. It's fine. I literally said I'm not gonna leave my house in these brown ones. They were so special to me. And then I'd pop to the garbage chute, or I'd just pop outside to collect something. And then I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll get another pair. Then I got my black pair, and I refused to leave the house nose for a few days, weeks, and then hey ho, we're in the grocery store, we're in the mall, we're wearing slippers. But now I am actually going to try and keep these as strictly bedroom slippers. Okay, pair number 6. I don't really want to talk about this brand much. As I mentioned in my previous video, I had an existing order still pending with Dior, and it eventually came. It was a pair of shoes and one more thing, but I'll show you the other thing in my next video because that's more related to that. I'm really not even excited to unbox these. I'm just over it. But I will say this, the service at the other Dior boutique is a lot better than the service at the one that I usually go to. And the one that I usually go to is just more convenient for me to go to compared to the other one. Here we have it. Yeah, boring, we're over it. The Dior pumps, but I love the color. I have the flat version in these. My mum has the kitten heel, the insulting heel, and I've decided to get the high heel because I do really love nude heels. And as much as I love to hate these, they do get worn quite often, and I was really getting into Dior. You know, it's just a shame that customer service is just not great. I know a lot of people think that I was overreacting about the situation, but I genuinely had cut out half of what else happened. There was like another element that happened, and I didn't want to talk about it. I just didn't think it was worth talking about. I'm over it anyways. They're probably gonna stay in the box. Before I get into number 7, I'm gonna quickly cut to a vlog that I filmed a few days ago. I actually wanted to film all of these together. I completely forgot about this package because when packages come in, we like leave them in the garage to get de-coronified, like sanitized, and they just sit there. Forgot about this pair, but because it's relating to the other pairs, I'll quickly switch to that vlog so you can see that unboxing, and then I'll show you this last pair. The fumigation, cleaning people, whatever they were doing, have now left, and I also got a delivery from Hermes. This isn't a huge delivery. I still have one more item which is coming. Start with the biggest piece. I do have a similar pair. Obviously it's shoes. But this one particularly matches my new Birkin, which is why I got it. So basic, but has to be done. I love basic things. It's the Hermes Oran in black. I believe this is Epsom leather. Doesn't say. But I love this pair because it didn't have the contrast stitching. All my other pairs of like slippers have got contrast stitching except for the red pair that I recently got. And I love it. It's just so streamlined, and I hate contrast stitching. It just makes the shoe look so horrific. But yeah, so I got these, and then I also decided to pick up a few Twillies for my Birkins, and potentially hopefully a new Kelly soon. So this is from the new collection. This is like super bright, and this will go on the orange Birkin. I was like, how funky is this for summer? And then, oh, this is like a red, blue, and I was like, I want one with like kind of a horsey print. And this is a really cute little equestrian kind of print. It's like a navy, it's got red, it's got blue, it's got white. Really nice color just to go with maybe a gold Birkin. I don't know, I got like colors which I could just wear with anything, and I did get another one, but that's already on the Birkin. Let me go actually take that out of the box and I'll show you guys. I put that on earlier. And they also gave me cute little perfumes. I'm assuming these are for the Twillies, but to be honest, I have no idea. And they also gave me scented stones. I want to pretend like I know what to do with these scented stones, but I have absolutely no idea. No clue. My sister was like, oh, they gave you soap. I was like, no, darling, it's a stone. It's a stone which smells like Hermes. Does anyone know what to do with these stones? I'm literally gonna leave them in my bag to like scent my bag. Might put them in my underwear drawer. My battery cut off yesterday, but basically this is the Twilly that I got for this little bag here. My sister absolutely hates it. She's like, this looks so tacky. Like, why would you get something with small hearts? Okay, just mind how it's been wrapped. I know it's really roughly done. And cheetah print, but it's actually like really beautiful because it's like a full cheetah, and like I love the colors. Like honestly, I mainly just got it for the colors because I feel like this is super versatile, and because it's got little bits of black in it, it went with the bag. And I love a red and blue combo. So patriotic. But yeah, so that is what I got from Hermes. A lot of you guys are like, why do you keep rebuying the same thing in different colors? And honestly, my only answer to you guys is that I am a very, when it comes to me and buying designer things, I go for very basic things because I know that they will hold their value and they'll last me a long time. These shoes are kind of like Chanel espadrilles in the sense that they get beat up quite quickly, and the purpose of them is almost the same, beach shoes, but I love these. I honestly live in them. These are my go-to slippers. I wear them to the salon, I wear them around the mall, I wear them around, I don't wear them around the house. I wear them everywhere. They go with everything. So I got these in a gold. They're like a bronzy gold. I love this color for spring, summer, and I feel like gold in general just goes with everything. This is my second pair in gold, but I love them. I hope they come out like a brighter gold because this is more like a bronzy kind of gold. Honestly, I don't see any reason why buying classics and things which you actually wear is bad, even if people think you're basic. If you like it, buy it. Like, the opinions of other people really are so irrelevant. Like, unless you're Anna Wintour, even then, I don't care about your opinion. I got the Etain, which is a grey. Again, as I mentioned previously, I love these ones because they don't have that horrific contrast stitching. My previous black pairs have always had white stitching, and I hate that. Beautiful, streamlined, one color, lovely, love these. I had a pair similar to these in an Etoupe, which is similar to the Etain. In fact, I'll show you, but they are very beat up. So this is the Etoupe and this is the Etain. I don't think I'm saying it correctly, but I'm not French, so sue me. I love these colors both so much. Grey, it just goes with everything. This was a bit like in between. I feel like I'll get more use out of the black and the grey. I definitely need to get another pair in white because my sister's worn those to death. And I feel like once they start looking like you've worn them everywhere, it's time to get a new pair. And it's always good to have refreshed versions because you can choose when you want to wear like a beat up pair. Like this pair I probably would never wear in public unless it's to the beach now because like these are battered. like gross. I could get away with wearing to the mall. So that was my little tiny Hermes haul. And look, I'm a sucker for these shoes. They're just the best. I forgot that I got this pair, like obviously because I keep buying them and I have them in almost every color. I decided to get this particular color. This is a color that I actually did not own and I really wanted to have. This is actually one size bigger than what I usually go for. I feel like in summer, you know, sometimes your feet swell, like when you get hot, you kind of swell up a bit. And obviously these are for a hot climate. I decided to get one size up. This is size 37. And it is, I believe, the blush pink, rouge blush, blush rouge, something blush. And this is a different leather. This is a softer leather. This is the goat skin. Yeah, okay, this is, I believe, blush rouge. These are a lot nicer than the other, like, harder leathers, the grain leathers, the Epsom. This is just really soft, really lovely. And so that basically concludes my haul for this week. Next week I will be showing you guys some other more ready to wear pieces that I got. I say ready to wear, I'm probably going to show you like 10 things from Topshop. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and tap that bell to get notified every time I upload. Make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram for non-frequent outfit posts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.